Hey guys, welcome back to another video out in the shop here. We got some nice lighting. I wanted to talk about stubby screwdrivers. I have a few examples here. I've been getting into these lately, trying out some different options. We have some classic industry standard ones and some new designs from Klein. And I just wanted to kind of compare them. So let me pause, we'll make sure the camera's set up, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so if you watch my recent video on this little kit that I put together with the Riley knife and tool sheath, the Klein little bit ratchet, and then the 8-in-1 stubby, you've probably seen I've been getting into a little bit of a trend here. Just trying out different stubby screwdrivers. They come in handy. The designs have changed over the years. I've been using this one a lot, and it's got some nice features. But I just wanted to compare. I just got the new, let's see what it is. Show you here. What's the number here? The 3256-1 HD RT for ratcheting. So this is the Impact Stubby ratcheting model. Pretty new. I think it's one of the newest in that series to come out. And I'm pretty impressed with this thing. It's got some nice features. If you own the Klein Knect system, especially the Type S sockets or any of those accessories, it'll work with this. I've been really happy with the 11-in-1 ratcheting that I got. And this is basically just a miniature version of that. It works the same way. Has impact rated little nut drivers on either end, and you can flip them back and forth. I'm not going to go too much into the features of this. It has 4 different bits, 2 sizes of nut drivers. Because it's really short, you can't necessarily put different bits in it. You can stick a regular 1-inch bit right in this holder. I do like these little ball detent holders. They grip pretty well. It's got the same feeling, smooth ratcheting mechanism, and the same direction knob here. Feels basically the same as the larger 11-in-1. But here's one I've been using for a while. I don't know if you guys have seen this Milwaukee Stubby ratcheting. I always would keep this in my electrician's bag. It's not the shortest of the stubbies. I mean, that goes to the little Stubby Multi from Klein. Show you here. Get a better idea of it. I'm trying to work through the camera. That's by far the smallest, but it's not necessarily the most enjoyable to use. I mean, it does fit in your fingers pretty well, and it will get into really tight spaces. But I do like the idea of a ratcheting stubby screwdriver. And the Milwaukee has the little bits that you can pull out. Try it. It's cold out here, so it's probably not helping. Yeah, I know this is one complaint with some people, is that it's hard to get the bits out. And it really does make a difference. You can use one of these bits, and it'll probably launch it and then pull it out. Well, anyway, it's not normally that hard. It was like 40 degrees when I came out here. One thing I do like is that it uses a magnetic retention inside of there. You can put 1-inch bits in it if you need it to be more compact. Anyway, you can put 1-inch bits in there if you want it to be more compact, but it does come with the little quick connect bits, which I do like. You can put them in your impact if you're careful with them, or a little screwdriver. And another thing I like is that the ratcheting mechanism, you turn it right to go right, and you turn it left to go left. And this one is a little bit easier to do with one hand compared to the Klein ones I've found. These little ridges stick up just a little bit higher, so it makes it easier to switch back and forth. So, you know, I'm not going to throw this in a junk drawer. It is pretty decent to use. I'll just probably transfer it to another kit. But compared to that, the new Impact Ratcheting Stubby is just easier to use, more enjoyable, and the bonus is you can turn it into a nut driver with any of those 1/4-inch sockets that fit inside of here. Pretty great option. But if you want to talk about capability, just making this 8-in-1 with 8 different bits into a 10-in-1, basically. Well, I guess technically an 11-in-1, is hard to beat. It's not much different in size. It does have a little bit of a fatter handle, but that doesn't really bother me. You know, maybe you just get a little bit less finesse out of it. So it is a little bit longer when you have the flip socket on the end here that holds your bit. I would recommend using the little cut down 3/4 inch bits in here instead of 1 inch. That'll help you a little bit. But I like the option that you can extend it out if you need to. And then it feels just like almost like a ball grip screwdriver. And it's pretty nice to use. Still pretty compact. And then of course, if you have it in the included sheath, or not included, but the optional sheath from Andrew Riley, pretty cool option. You can carry it on your belt hook if you want, or on the outside of a bag. And I did end up modifying this sheath. I know he does sell a ratcheting stubby sheath, but I modified this one to fit my ratcheting stubby because I already had it. I don't know if he would approve or not, but it's what I had. And so that makes a nice compact kit. Do you think this is worth it over some of the regular full-size screwdrivers? Just let me know. What's your experience with this new Klein Knect system? I'm really getting into this. I want to slowly expand it because it just gives you a lot of capability, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know, what do you use for tight spaces? Do you use a bit ratchet like this, which has its place for sure? Or would you rather have a little bit more comfortable option like this? Love to hear from you guys. We'll catch you on the next video.